Hello, people of Earth! It's your pal, the Orbital Outcast, Rad Gnarly, coming your way with another low-key broadcast. Today we are winging it to start the GWA's 9th year in Fire Pro Wrestling World. But first I'd like to say hello to everyone in chat or check us out on VOD, no matter where or when you happen to be in this great big old world of ours. We're happy to have you with us. We hope the day finds you well. As I said, I'm winging it today, so I have done zero prep! We have no event center to go to. In fact, I'm going to go straight to the title screen, to the game screen right now. We can all check in. And here we are, just in our office. Pretend we're lounging in that chair, just trying to figure out what to do with everything. I don't even think I adjusted people's salaries, so let me just double check to see if anyone has a grievance at the moment here. Oh, Dawkins wants more money. See, I haven't even addressed that. So this is going to be a long planning sesh to start this first show. I was planning it for it to be a 7-match card, primarily singles matches, because those go a little quicker. And, oh, I still need to hire somebody, too. I was thinking if there's something else I needed to do, and that was hire another person. I've had 2 weeks to do it, and I haven't done it. That's okay. Angela Dawkins needs a little bread. Baby raise, because you're already over $5,000. There you go. We'll save all these as we go. ACBDC. I went down to an A in America already. Even though I think I did 2 shows in a row there. No, I dipped out to do a show in Mexico or Japan, one or the other. So fickle. Alright. Personal advice. Anybody else? Drew McIntyre. Enjoy your pay while you can get it, Drew McIntyre. I don't know how much longer you're going to be on the roster. Kind of not really enthused about his performances. Okay. Human resources. Consultation. Drew McIntyre. Oop. Wrong thing. There we go. Baby raise for you as well. Slowly setting a new precedent that the new baseline is going to be $6,000, it looks like. Personal advice again. Yohei wants more money. Sure you do, bud. Consultation. Yohei! Yeah, looking like the new baseline is going to be 6 if all these rumbles in the locker room get addressed. Seth Rollins wants more money. Currently still the reigning WWE champion, perhaps? I don't quite know. Let's check when their picture pops up. Nope, no more belt. Okay. That's another one of our waiver championships that found their way home. Alright. $500 raise for dropping the WWE title for us. Thanks for that. Punk wants more money. Imagine that. Alright, CM Punk. Already making a pretty good chunk of change. Now you're making a pretty gooder chunker of changer. Oop. Can't consult unless I know who to talk to. Will Hobbs wants more money? Sure you do. Sure you do. Where are you? There you are, right before Raven. Will Hobbs. There you go. Enjoy. Man, a lot of people had salary concerns, and this is why I wanted to do it off air. But what are you gonna do? This is the show. All the busy work, and then the fun of the in-ring work later. Consultation. Flamita, who's in one of our stables, so it's probably quicker to go up here. There we go. Hi, Flamita. A raise for you. Anybody else? Ray Phoenix, huh? Well, if Flamita gets a raise, I get a raise. Alright. Phoenix. It's been a little while since I've done raises. Guys, you know we lost our broadcasting contract, right? Like, we might lose money on these next couple shows, so ease up on these raise requests. I mean, I don't have to grant them, but gotta keep them happy. Liger wants more money. I was hoping it would be at the end of it. Okay. Liger already making $20,000, wants to make 22. No problem. Gotta keep the talent hip hip. Hip hip! Kairi Sane wants more money. My word. Come on, guys. Again, we lost our broadcast contract. You're killing me here. Oof, you're definitely not wrestling on this show, young lady. You look like you're hurt. Who is hurt? Okay. A couple more raises so I can save. More personal advice. Okay. Chris and Kyrie talking to each other in the Squared Circle K locker room. I was afraid that might happen. How about now? It's just gonna keep going. This is what we face. The struggle to become the #1 company in the world. Alright. Gotta keep the talent happy. Look at that, expenses just skyrocketing. I've spent $500,000 and I haven't booked an arena, haven't made a scrap of merchandise, nothing. Okay, anybody else? Bison Smith. Alright. Oop, sorry, not you. Kevin Blackwood. Your stablemate Bison Smith. Though, since I almost accidentally booked a meeting with Kevin Blackwood, it probably put the idea in their head that they might want more money. So we'll see what happens. How about now? Oh, Stang wants more money. Okay. I want you to have a forehead that's not transparent. Can we negotiate something? I think we can. Change salary. There you go. That's actually a really good deal for Sting. I should keep my mouth shut. Taker is way more expensive than that. Okay. Brody wants more money. Okay. Wowzers. He's making bank too. Trust is already at an S. So I guess I'm just keeping him there. Just keeping him there. Oops. And consult if I don't know who to consult with. You're really hitting your stride, Bros. Keep doing whatever it is you're doing. Thanks, other management people. Kenta wants more money. Okay. I swear this will stop at some point. So far, it's 15 minutes. I'm not kidding. I'm kidding. I'm doubling it. So far, it's been like 5 minutes of this. Come on now. Maintaining a pretty decent popularity despite the fact that, I mean, we kept him off air for a little bit. And now we have no television exposure at all. So this is all just in-arena shows. It's going to be very interesting. The overall goal I'm going for with Generation 2 of the GWA, as with every generation, is to get to the #1 spot in the world. Like just being first overall. I was setting the ridiculous goal to maybe be S in every territory, but that may take forever, especially on hard. So for Generation 2 of the GWA, I've set sort of an end goal of one of two things are going to happen. Either we're going to get to the end of year 10, or we're going to be the #1 promotion at the end of like a year 9. You know, so if we hit it at the end of year 9, we're good. If we're not, win or lose, which in this win-lose scenario is getting first place overall. We do a 10th year, and regardless of the outcome of that 10th year, we put the pause on GWA for a bit after what will be over a literal year of the second generation. So it's lasted longer than the first. Okay, so records and help, more personal advice. Eddie wants more money. You got it, Eddie. You and your NXT championship. Tried to put that on the line last month, Eddie, and your competition didn't want to show up for work. I have that noted, so they might not get their belt back. Let's see. More personal advice. Okay, let's just hit that a few times. Finally! Double save just to be sure. There we go. We've addressed all salary concerns. And again, we're only on the hook for $500,000 so far, and we haven't booked anything. Okay. We've done our training center maintenance, thank goodness. How much merchandise do we have? Not a lot. If we do a relatively small, like 15,000 seater, I can get away with leaving these sort of as is. Just do some branded snacks, maybe a decent run of Blu-rays. Try to get rid of everything. Sponsorship deal. We're making 20 grand a month. That is it. We have no broadcast contract, as you can see. It skips right over it. But we got to hire somebody. We need a junior heavyweight. And since we are aiming to be the best company in the world, and 8 years of being friends with everybody hasn't quite gotten us there, we might stop playing nice, so to speak, and get some more people involved. Okay, so we had you on our roster. We had you. All these people like these cast-offs. Some of these are ours. So Angelico probably left AEW. Wait, are you junior? Alright, put a pin in that for later. Again, some of these are, yeah, cast-offs. Let's see. Possibly discoveries? No. Because I think the other thing ends here, because this would have been Hall of Fame. And then everything below here are like stuff that's happened over the course of... Well, that's fun. Fair Country just chilling. Well, maybe not. It seems to be an AEW section. But then not quite, because Rick Bukes is here. He's from NXT. I are confused. Whatever. There's a lot of people up for grabs. And we're going to take a quick look through them. Looking for a junior heavyweight sort of like name that jumps out at me, and then I can sort of check their stats. I'm trying to go, there's no way to go like page at a time, so I'm just kind of manually doing that. I can just scan the names quick. Had Finn last time. We had Dragunov for most of our run here. Jimmy Rave! R.I.P. Had Gargano. Had Josh Alexander. LA Knight, who got another name change. I forget what it is now, but I heard he got changed to something. Let's see. Psycho Mike Rollins. Haven't seen or heard from him on the scene in a long time. Wonder if they retired. Nothing's really jumping out at me where I'm like, ooh, gotta add them. They're like a junior heavyweight, but they have potential to break out, you know? Nothing like that. No, not really seeing anybody that I'm like, yes, let me hitch my wagon to them. Okay. Let's check some currently employed people and see how we can do there. Now, WWE has their belt back. Savage has the DDT Championship. Should we play, like, we should probably play nice with WWE until we can get that DDT belt off of Savage. So let's leave them alone. Do we have any ties to AEW in any way? No. We don't have any wayward championships. They have everything that they need. I mean, their belts were wayward at some points, but we fixed it. 1 second, sorry. I'm just scrolling through my text file. It's enormous at this point. And let's just take a look at everybody on offer here. Okay. Young Bucks putting themselves over strong, especially Matt Jackson. Wardlow. Oh, did Wardlow come in and win the belt? That may have happened. Let's see. What belt's that? Preston's got a title. Somebody. Oh, Chuck Taylor. Preston Vance. Quen, Jungle Boy. That's an interesting one. Trust D. Oh, he's not happy there, huh? Interesting. Interesting. Mr. Aerial Assault, Mark Quen. That's interesting, too. Okay. So these are all stable affiliated above here. Now we're just getting, like, the free roster, I guess. Yeah. A little outdated, because obviously Awesome Kong was there for the beginning. Big Swole's no longer with the company. Shima, like, the Strong Hearts people are only there for, like, the first year-ish. Not even. Okay. The Star Destroyer, Jack Evans. That's a fun nickname. Lindemann isn't there anymore. Oof, Seidel's Hoyt. Let's see. I don't think Priscilla. I think Priscilla Kelly is in the NXT now. Sadie Gibbs isn't there anymore. Shoko's back in Japan. Pineapple Pete, aka Shug D. No. Okay. Slim Pickens. I mean, maybe Jungle Boy. He's a lucha guy, though. If I pluck Jungle Boy, the only person in the Jurassic Express is Marco Stunt. 5'2", $130. My word. Alright, so I've shortlisted Jungle Boy mentally. I don't really think I want anybody from NXT, plus we have their belt. No, not really feeling any of that. It's still hilarious to me that the only person to dethrone Hollywood Hogan was Hulk Hogan. They had to hire both versions of Hulk for the Big Japan. Anyway. A, anybody in Ring of Honor? Nah. DDT, not really. We're trying to get them their belts back, to be honest. Hospitalized, that's no good. All Japan, Dragon Gate, Impact. Let's see. Maybe an Ace Austin? Chris Sabin, I think, is our world champ currently. Wow, Rich Swan's got a lot of gold, putting the company on his bick. The Prince of Midair. Oh, I think he can't fit the whole thing. I think he's the Fresh Prince of Midair is his full nickname. Don't quote me on that, but I think that's generally what he was going for. Wow, GCW doesn't even have anybody like on their roster. My word. Okay, so I've done the free agent pool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna ruin my relationship with AEW by trying to steal Jungle Boy. See how this goes. Let me back out and save first, even though I probably don't need to. Human Resources, offer contract. I have secret negotiations with Jungle Boy on jumping ship. We offer them a pittance. We offer them a 1-month signing bonus. See if we can get them to jump ship for an extra month of pay. Okay, that's strike one. We have 2 more chances, don't forget. I also think I split my lip talking. Alright, too many pretzels. Too much salt. Wrecked my lip skin. Okay. Loading that up. Back to Human Resources. After 8 years of playing nice, in year 9, we're cutting loose and trying to poach Jungle Boy. You know what? We're going to give you almost 2 months' salary as a bonus. What say you? It's the highest we can offer you. Ha 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 ha! We have poached Jungle Boy from AEW. Welcome to the show. Okay, that is our 20th junior talent. Actually, let me put this on screen. Boink! There we go. So you can watch me update this. Roster is going to be 50 from 49. You're not joining any of these stables. And wouldn't you know it, we have an opening on the babyface portion of our roster. So, Jungle Boy. Junior heavyweight. In from AEW. Oh, babyface is 15. So we got 15 faces, 15 heels, and 5x4 for 20 people in stables. For a total of, 50 folk. And then right here at the bottom I've listed just a short list of here's all of the junior talent and where they're from and if they're babyface or heel. Only because they are restricted from what belts they can fight for, so I just want to make sure I can keep a running total of everybody. Okay, save that. Boop! Now you saw me integrate Jungle Boy into the roster. Alright. Welcome aboard. Let us manage our stables here. So everyone here down. Off you go to free agency. Just for a second, so that you still stay alphabetized. Amongst the baby faces. There we go. Let me just double check here. Let's see, baby faces. Heavy. Oh yeah. Hang on. I did not change Kenny Omega back into a heavyweight competitor because he has not lost New Japan Junior belt yet, has he? No, I don't think he has. Let me double check my results. Oh yeah, Shingo Takagi did it, so we don't have that anymore. Perfect. So I can change him back. Did Serena Deeb lose the Ring of Honor Junior title? They did not. Okay, she defended that, so we still have that one. Eddie Guerrero still has the NXT title because Tommaso Ciampa no-showed. Not happy about that. We are almost ready to book a show. How are the scouts doing? Everybody's out? Everybody's doing stuff? Good. Okay, let's save that. Let's check real quick our relationship status with AEW now. Still friendly. Still friendly. They didn't mind too much. He was unhappy working there. Maybe we did them a favor. All right. Time to book an event. We need to make money. That's all I'm saying. I don't know if we can charge $20 at the 65,000 seat arena. Let's try maybe the 40,000 seater. Maybe we can cover cost. If I ticket price down to $10, we can, and we sell it out. That plus our sponsorship covers the building, so that's at least. And then we just have to worry about covering like the differences in salary and selling the merchandise. Yeah, it's gonna be tough without that $1 million broadcast contract to really continue how we've been going about it. Let's do some title matches though. This is like I said, a 7-match card. I like to book main event on down. So we just crowned Mitsuharu Misawa the new champion, so we'll leave him alone. Let's put the Hall of Fame belt on the line. Bret Hart has been feuding with the Heartbreakers for a while. A lot of the frustrations are about the fact that... Oh, wow! About the fact that... Holy crap. Michaels was world champ. Scott Hall was Hall of Fame champ at one point. Abyss and Flamita were contending for the tag belt. Then all in like one night, all of that was destroyed. So I've done Bret Shawn a few times. I was going to do Bret Scott Hall, so Scott Hall could redeem himself and potentially win the Hall of Fame belt back. But there's no way you're going to put Scott Hall in a match with Bret Hart when his legs are beat red like that. So it's going to be Shawn Michaels is sending the Monster Abyss to try to take out Bret the Hitman Hart. We're going to put him in his denim shirt, his ripped denim look. So Bret Hart Abyss for the Hall of Fame Championship. Not a huge turnout for that one so far, but we're going to keep adding title matches. See what we can come up with here. All right, second from the top. Hiromu Takahashi, the Legends Junior Champion. I'd already sort of mentally penciled this one in. You are going to go against... Hang on. Jushin Thunder Liger. In the green and gold. There we go. Still. Alright, we're about to... I'm going to generously round up and say we're a quarter of the way full. We have almost 10,000. We've done 2 matches. Okay, what else can we put on the line? Well, I'll just hit title match and see what we can do here. So Kyle O'Reilly and William Regal just won the tag belts, so we'll leave them alone. If I do the NXT or Ring of Honor Junior Heavyweight, that means I have to risk inviting somebody to show up. Last time I did that, Tommaso Ciampa didn't want to show up to face Eddie Guerrero. Okay, I'm going to risk it, and yeah, I'm going to risk it, and before I book the rest of this card, and I've already written down what we've done in the notepad, so don't worry, so I can replicate that quickly. I'm going to invite someone from NXT and Ring of Honor. That's just 2 people. It shouldn't be too bad doing 2 guests. They have 3 chances to show up for work, so we'll see. We're still friends with those companies. Let us invite First from NXT, we need a junior heavyweight, please. There, let me just... Everyone's organized alphabetically. I'm just going to go through... Not Brian Kendrick. Cameron Grimes, maybe? Chase Parker, currently in AEW, one half of 2.0. Could not tell you. What's he going by? Like Angelo? Cool Hand Angelo Parker? I think that's what he's going by now. Let's see. So many people on this list are no longer employed. Oh, there's Swerve Strickland, excuse me, or Isaiah Swerve Scott, as he was in NXT. Atlas, these guys, like a lot of NXT representation in AEW now. Get well soon, Jake Atlas. Okay, that's not her name anymore. We've had her in several times as a guest anyway. I think we had Kaylee Ray in once. Kaylin Carter, we've had guest before. I might do Kishida. Saphir. How popular is Kishida? Not especially. The Boston Goblin. Oni Lorcan. Phenomenal nickname. The Boston Goblin. That guy wrestles in a full suit. It's pretty dope. Okay, the Singh brothers are in here, at least one of them. The Worst. Shane Thorne. Another good nickname. The Worst. Yeah, I tried to have Tommaso Ciampa come in. I think he's the current junior champ. He's going to try to unite the belts. Didn't show up for work. Tony Nese. The 7-star Lariat from Trent 7. Nah. Oh, looks like they're tag team champions. Tag or trios. Okay, let me get up here. Let's give Kushida a shot. Sure. What's another 30 grand? Alright, Kushida's down. So we have... assuming they show up for work, that's going to be Kushida versus Eddie Guerrero for the NXT belt. Interesting matchup there. And now we need a Ring of Honor Junior. Well, maybe, if there's one that looks worth inviting. Eli Bison? We've had Flip Gordon a couple of times. Quite honestly, I'd rather have the next junior shot go to Mandy Leon than do Mandy Leon Serena Deeb for the junior belt, so I can wait on that. Yeah, everyone else, like, I've seen them in the junior tag matches, so I don't really need to see them again. So we've invited one person to minimize the chances of them not showing up. There's only one of them. Here we are. Okay, let's go scale down to the... What's the next one down? 15? What about rural? What's the largest rural? 30? I might go 30. I don't know about 20 bucks though. Okay. These should all be okay, but let me just check. Yeah. That's me, like, trying to absorb the entire screen. Oops. That's me trying to absorb the entire screen at once and look at all the rules. Okay, match 7, as we were saying. Whoops. Title match. Bret Hart versus the Monster Abyss, as Scott Hall is too wounded, so Shawn Michaels is sending his main muscle, the Monster Abyss, after Bret Hart. This draws even less people than it did in the other arena. And then I was going to do the Legends Junior belt, Takahashi Liger. There you go. In the green. And then let's do... What's the other one I just did? Eddie Guerrero versus Kushida. I was mistakenly looking for exclusively a junior heavyweight in the NXT roster, but could have done anybody because it's the heavyweight belt. That's okay. We are a third full, but we have half the card up. Let's see. This one, I just wanted to... This sort of comes from stuff that's been happening lately. Hang on. Especially with Misawa taking the belt from Okada. Let's get to the squared circle K. Keith Lee Jon Moxley. Mano y mano. That did more. That drummed up more business than the title matches. Or just as much. Okay, we need to put Jungle Boy in a match, so let's put him against a familiar foe, if we can find somebody on the heel side of things. Perhaps Jungle Boy Hayabusa? How popular are you? Not really. Jungle Boy Flamita, how you doing? Nope, we'll give you the night off. Jungle Boy Luna. Hang on, let's go to heel. Okay. Jungle Boy debuting against... Doesn't necessarily have to be a baddie. I haven't used Kevin Owens in a while. Or I haven't used him enough. Okay, let's see here. My gut reaction is to do Darby Allin Jungle Boy. Just, I don't know why. Welcome to the show, Darby Allin Jungle Boy. 4 costumes. Impressive. Sort of like the evolution of his gear too. Like, here's super indie. I just have the gauntlets made. And then, oh cool, we got the boots are done. We got the boots as part of the outfit. Trunks are still a little bleh. And then like version 1 of the trunks with like the leather patches on the side. And then with the full leather look and the fringe. Alright, now at about 20,000-ish of 30. All singles matches. I'm trying to do all singles matches for this first show. Just cuz. And then we'll send out literally everyone else to... Like, we'll try to flood a promotion with our talent like we usually do. Okay, now... Is there another title I can put on the line? Our other junior belts? Not really feeling that. We'll leave that alone for now. Nah. Just some big singles matches. Okay. Another single. On one side. On one side, Kevin Owens. Bit yellow in the neck. Anyway, Kevin Owens. And on the other side... I mean, First Instinct, Kurt Angle. I don't know why everyone's popularity is so poop. Especially in the States. That's where we're based out of. Well, Ahmad Johnson's fairly new. Let's check these as well. Who matches up well? I mean, that's a heel-heel match, but Kevin Owens, Mike Awesome would be dope. I'll leave those alone for now. Bison Smith out of the good guy camp? That's pretty good, let's do that. Bison Smith, Kevin Owens. Hang on. Oops. Let's see if there's another... Bison Smith, Kevin Owens. Boop. Now we got 25,000 people there. We might be able to do this with 7 matches. Another singles contest. Okay. Who haven't we used, and this is difficult for me to gauge, who haven't we used in a while in a singles match? I feel like we just saw Rey Fenix in a singles. Let me check my notes here. Yeah, he just got a shot against Takahashi for the Legends Junior belt, so... Okay, let's see. What if we just did something simple? Like Becky in a sing... Oops. Hang on. Becky's face goes over there. Just did Becky versus Emi Sakura. Fills the place out. Perfect. So there's a junior heavyweight match. So we start with Keith Lee, Jon Moxley. There's a bit of beef there with the Squared Circle K. And then Misawa and Friends stuff. Jungle Boy debuting against Darby Allin. Babyface match. Bison Smith, Kevin Owens. Bit of a hoss fight. Another junior heavyweight match. Becky Lynch, Emi Sakura. And then the title matches start. We do the NXT Heavyweight Championship. Eddie Guerrero defending against Kishida. We have the Legends Junior belt on the line, Takahashi versus Liger, and then main event, Shawn Michaels is sending Abyss after Bret Hart to try to bring the Hall of Fame Championship back to the Heartbreakers. So, let me see how this place empties out when I double the ticket price. Yeah, about 18,000. Okay. So we are just hitting the 30,000 mark with this TV commercial. Yeah. Okay. So we'll cover our expenses, at least for the building. Beyond that, we got 30,000 people to make merch for. So let's confirm that match card. Oh, let me write down the match card so I know what I'm doing. What I'm about to be calling. Okay. Doot, doot, doot. And then Becky Lynch versus Emi Sakura. And the next matchup, please. Boop, boop, boop. Bison Smith versus Kevin Owens. And Jungle Boy's debut versus Darby Allin in the de facto heel role in the matchup, because Jungle Boy will get a debut pop and response. Okay. Oh yeah, Damian Priest is the WWE champion. That's right. Yep, they got the All Japan Trios belts back. The New Japan Junior belt went back. Good stuff. Hopefully we can get Kishida to show up for work, and Eddie Guerrero will drop the NXT title to them. Okay, I feel confident. We did it. Confirm match card. Oop. I said confirm match card. Don't futz with Jon Moxley's trunks. Alright, so we save that. And before we proceed, we got to do a couple of things. Number one, management. Produce some merchandise. We have 30,000 people showing up, so I'm pretty sure we might be able to move 5,000 DVDs and 5,000 action figures. And just like that, it's $1 million show. And 10,000 branded snacks for the kiddos. There. We're not making any masks. Those things barely move. It's already $1 million show. Okay. Save that again. And now we loan people. I just want to overwhelm a single promotion because I think that's funny. Popularity, wow. Popularity like worldwide isn't all that great. It seems like I'm like on top of the heap at a downtime in wrestling, which is kind of fun. Anyway, I'm going to send everybody to New Japan this week, or this show, just because. You can have everybody that's not a champ. Have an Ahmed Johnson. Have an Adam Page. Have an Angelo Dawkins. Wait. Yeah, they're not the tag champs. Have an Angelo Dawkins. They don't want an Angelo Dawkins. Have a Drew McIntyre. They want Drew McIntyre. Have a Kenta Kobashi. And Kurt Angle. Oop, that's Jungle Boy. Kurt Angle. Kylie Ray is hurt. Mike Bailey. Montez Ford. They'll take Ford. They won't take his partner. How's Ray doing? We are just technically invading. Yo, hey, we're going to leave him alone. Anybody that's like hurt in any way, shape, or form, we'll leave him off. Brody Lee. CM Punk. How's Kenny doing? Kenny, don't you dare win that junior title back, Kenny. Minoru Suzuki. Not going to lend them Misawa or Deeb, they're Hoyt. Seth Rollins. Go on through. Oh, Hobbs has got that's a trios belt. He's okay. But that's not a singles title, so don't have to worry about that. And then, like, entire stables of people. Seriously, have our entire roster. Doesn't cost us a dime. It costs New Japan. Trans. Like, that's transportation in wrestling terms. Real happy about most of these. How about Hayabusa? Whoa. We'll give Kairi the month off. Super beat up. More popular elsewhere in the world than in the States. I guess we ignored it for so long, or for too long. Even though I thought we were doing a pretty good job of, like, kind of bouncing around. Okay. Sting! Oof, New Japan. Oh, no Kevin Blackwood. Okay, I'm not sending you my tag champs. There. A ton of people sent to New Japan. They have a roster of 26. I probably sent them 26 people. Doubling their roster size. Because we have 7 singles matches headed your way. Momentarily. Okay, so that double saved. Means double check, everything's good. Nobody needs a consultation. Wait, who did I just hire that might need one? No, you're making enough. Anybody else relatively new? Nope, still making enough. Blackwood, yep. Oh yeah. Anybody not making the required amount? Jungle Boy's already doing it. I think we're okay. Anyway, alright. Now we're just making league minimum. You can finally proceed to the first show of the day. That only took 40 minutes. We hired someone. We stole someone, to be quite honest. And there's nothing else we can do but finalize our management decisions for the month and proceed to the results. Oh, I hope everybody shows up for work. We only need Kishida to get on a plane. It's a continental flight because he's already in the States. So, here we go. So far, so good. January event. Says it's a full house still. All 7 matches on the card. Love it. Okay. I'm gonna get myself out of the way for this. Oh yeah! As we get to our first match of the day, you just saw me book them all. So we're starting things off with Keith Lee, Jon Moxley. Right about meow. Funk Soul brothers and sisters, and all points in between. And all intersections thereof. As you can see, we got a new main sponsor on the canvas. We start our 9th year of activity here in the GWA. As always, the referee on record, Mr. Bigfoot, in the top left of your screen. Keith Lee and Jon Moxley both wearing the black sort of boxer short style. Jon Moxley's adorned with yellow. Meanwhile, Keith Lee's accented with white and blue. Quick pin attempt there, gets a no count. Says our senior official. You get the crowd still filing in. Take a look. Oh, hang on. Off the ropes we go. Oh, pick up and a slam. Nicely done there by Keith Lee. Trying to establish his power game early. Now the delayed vertical. Oh, again, Keith Lee slamming Moxley bodily into the canvas. Follows it up. That roundhouse forearm, hang on. Nice counter there by Moxley, but countered himself by Keith Lee. Looking real good in the opening minutes of this contest is the Limitless one. Two gentlemen bump heads. And that starts them a feuding and a fussing. Keith Lee getting the better of that exchange. Suplex by Moxley, sending Lee to the floor. He wanted to create a little time and space to catch his breath. Lee quickly closing that gap. But a lot of fight left in Moxley, as you can see. Oof, just getting thrown about the ring by his ears, though, by Keith Lee. Big lariat with a follow-up. Barely past the 5-minute mark here, and Keith Lee has been establishing himself as the dominant force in this matchup to date. Hang on, Spirit Bomb time. 1, 2. Moxley out at 2. Keith Lee trying to surprise the Wild Thing. Put him down and out with that Spirit Bomb. In a hurry. Keith Lee has been going to work for the majority of the match here. Jon Moxley, as soon as he gets a chance to get an advantage, trying to break the arm of Keith Lee. Cannot argue that strategy. Incapacitate your opponent so they can no longer fight. Moxley getting more time and space with that body slam. See Keith Lee heading out on the side of the apron, sponsored by one of our newest partners, Spike Chunsoft, who you may know from the Fire Pro Wrestling games. Now a proud sponsor of the GWA. Moxley trying to work his way back into this thing. Impressive power and technique to get that vertical suplex off. Nice DDT on the larger Keith Lee there by Moxley, dragging the big man into the center of the ring. Unable to follow up. Keith Lee trying to maintain control here. Discus punch to the head. Second one misses. Crowd getting behind Lee now. Off the ropes he comes. Big lariat dropping Moxley once again. Moxley responds with a falling clothesline of his own. Once again, try to work the arm and break it. He's trying to end this fight in a hurry is Jon Moxley every time he gets an offensive advantage. Wow, because otherwise Keith Lee's throwing him around like that. Back and forth they go. There is no quit in Jon Moxley. Oh dear. Oh. Oh, and what a turnaround. Discus lariat from Moxley. This may be the opportunity. You see Lee sucking wind. Moxley looking to take advantage. Keith Lee doing his best to play defense, but he can't catch his breath. Paradigm shift by Moxley into the cover. 1, 2, no! Keith Lee kicks out. Paradigm shift out of nowhere. Lee able to keep Moxley at bay while he tries to catch his breath here. Moxley pouring it on, trying to seize his opportunity. Oh, pancake, center of the ring. Big shoulder tackle from Keith Lee, but it's taken a lot out of the big man. Off the ropes once more. You can see how slow Keith Lee's running. Moxley caught up to him on that Irish whip. Another vertical by Moxley, pulling Lee back to his feet. Dropping the big man with another DDT, but Lee's back up. What was once a sure thing. Hang on, second spirit bomb of the matchup. 1, 2, no! Moxley escapes at 2.9. Keith Lee had this match well in hand not 5 minutes ago. Moxley fighting tooth and nail since then, giving it everything he has to survive this matchup. Oh! Dropping the elbow from the top. Pulls him back to his feet. Got to be thinking paradigm shift. Trying to get the big man in position. Lee trying to fend Moxley off here. Center of the ring, the two men fighting. Lee setting Moxley up top rope. Big counter, swinging DDT off the top. Oh, another throwaway suplex by Moxley. Wild Thing feeling it here. Hang on. Spoke too soon. Spirit bomb number 3. 1, 2, 3. Keith Lee just hitting Jon Moxley. You saw him kick at 3.1. But your winner, Keith Lee, in his spirited opening contest. Alrighty. Not too shabby. Yeah! Keith Lee beats Moxley. Spirit Bomb. Just a quick 5-star match to open your show. Everything the crowd wanted. No pressure, Jungle Boy. You just have to debut now. Jungle Boy Darby Allin. Jungle Boy debuting for us. New junior heavyweight talent that we straight up poached from AEW. Sorry, I'm futzing with my controller. I got new grippy things. Got a new grippy thing. Next match, please. Jungle Boy Darby Allin, as we said. Let's get down to the ring. See how this one shakes out. As always, the creature on feature, Mr. Bigfoot, calling for the bell. As this is our first look at Jungle Boy, the newest member of the GWA roster. In there with fan favorite Darby Allin. Darby, we're looking to hit that coffin drop off the top. Jungle Boy, we're looking to lock you in that snare trap submission. His variation of an STF maneuver. Neither man off to an early advantage here. Darby trying to open things up with a little limb work. Nice snap suplex by Darby Allin. Again, trying to open up the offense in this contest. An understandably cautious start out of Jungle Boy. His first GWA in-ring action here. His first time in the promotion, in the GWA ring, facing GWA competition. Fresh from AEW Dynamite. Is Jungle Boy. Negotiated his release from his AEW contract. He's now with us here in the GWA. Again, solid strategy out of Jungle Boy. Nothing too fancy. Trying not to get caught unawares. Doing a lot of strike exchanges with Darby Allin, using his power advantage over the smaller Allin. They wrestling a wise game for someone supposedly raised in the jungle. Darby Allin mistimed that off the ropes. Jungle Boy able to maintain his advantage. It seems slowly pulling away here. Those strikes are slowly adding up as we pass the 5-minute mark. Jungle Boy in his GWA roster debut against fellow junior heavyweight competitor Darby Allin into a cover there. Just a 1 count, says senior official Mr. Bigfoot. Oh, missing the big splash off the top is Jungle Boy. Darby Allin trying to find some way to work that to his advantage. Quick small package from Jungle Boy. Only a 1 count. Still relatively early in this contest. Now a small package from Darby Allin and a 1 count for him. Similar tenacity in both of these athletes. A lot of heart would be on display in this matchup. No quit in either gentleman. As Jungle Boy once again ascends to the top. Big splash. 1, 2. Solid 2 count there for Jungle Boy on Darby Allin. Darby Allin himself employing that coffin drop splash off the top. And now a swinging DDT out of the corner for Jungle Boy. Nicely applied. Both men down, however. Darby Allin trying to shake it off. Sitting Jungle Boy off the ropes and nails him with a DDT of his own. Jungle Boy having to catch his breath now after that suplex to Darby. Darby back to the DDT. The drop down, nice head scissor takeover. The athleticism of Darby Allin on display there. Small package, center of the ring this time. Got the 2 count after he had disoriented Jungle Boy with that previous activity. Smartly done there by Darby Allin to get the 2 count.
1,
Swinging neck breaker. Almost puts Darby Allin down. Got caught napping there, did Darby. Nice duck under by Jungle Boy. Can't follow up, at least not immediately. Drop down city from Darby Allin once again into the head scissors takeover, going up top. Coffin drop to Jungle Boy. Drags him away from the ropes and into the pin. 1, 2. No, Jungle Boy escapes. Both men butting heads once again, center of the ring. Super kick from Jungle Boy. Thwarted by the drop kick of Darby Allin. Another small package. 1, 2. Darby once again escapes. Jungle Boy off the ropes. Float over into the DDT. Spiking Darby Allin on his head. Responds with one of his own. Nice go behind into the leg trip there by Jungle Boy. Back to the good old standard DDT, a staple of most modern movesets. Crowd's starting to get into this one. Drop kick to the back of the head there from Jungle Boy, trying to get some time here, but he gets up dazed. Oh, spikes Darby center of the ring this time, but can't follow up right away. Is Jungle Boy. Small package by Darby. 2. No! Jungle Boy escapes again. Despite Jungle Boy being on the offensive advantage there, Darby Allin recognizing he was a little woozy. Code red, but he kicks immediately. Swinging neck breaker by Jungle Boy. Way to power out of the maneuver there by Jungle Boy. But now he might be in position for another coffin drop. Nope, Darby thinking better of it. Leg trip. Remember, he's got that leg-based submission. Hang on, another code red, immediately let go once again. Wait a minute. Are there no pins? Ooh. No, there must be. We've had 2, yeah. 1, 2. No, once more he escapes after a coffin drop by Darby Allin. Jungle Boy fighting for all he's worth. I wonder why the code reds are resulting in like no count whatsoever. I didn't know that he had a release version. Oh, spike with a Frankensteiner by Jungle Boy. Both men looking for that knockout shot. Snap suplex. Puts Jungle Boy in the line of fire. Another code red. This time he gets the pin. 2. Jungle Boy escapes at 2. Small package. 1, 2. Jungle Boy escapes again. Snap suplex out of Jungle Boy this time, dragging Darby Allin away from the ropes. Head scissor takeover by Allin. Sitting to the crowd that this is it. Oh, that figure 4 pinning combo out of Darby. Jungle Boy escapes again. As we said, a lot of shared tenacity, a lot of heart in both of these gentlemen. You're seeing that on display here as they continue to kick out of all these pinning predicaments. Oh, go behind by Jungle Boy. Darby Allin there with a snap suplex. As we pass the 20-minute mark in this contest, Jungle Boy with a super kick going up top. Drops the elbow to the chest of Darby Allin. Takes the leg out, but Darby's right back up. Roll through. 2. No, Darby escapes. Rolls up Jungle Boy, got him. The small package, you saw it several times out of both competitors. And it is finally Darby Allin able to put Jungle Boy down. What a technical display we saw there. That was pretty good. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. 2 5-stars in a row. As Jungle Boy loses his debut contest in spectacular fashion. Okay. Ba-doop. Even in a losing effort, that's a pretty good introduction to the roster. Just have a quick 5-star match with Darby Allin. No big deal. Kick out of a couple coffin drops. No big deal. Like 4 or 5 code reds. All right. I don't know. So that was an athletic, like, you know, sort of technical contest between 2 junior heavyweights. Coming up next, Bison Smith, Kevin Owens. So that's just larger gentlemen smacking the crap out of each other. So let's get down for some of that. Big meaty men slapping meat, as some have said. Ciao! As we get down to the ring, Mr. Bigfoot calls for the bell. And we are underway. Test of strength, center of the ring. Kevin Owens winning that, surprisingly. Causing Bison Smith and Owens to take a step back. Battle of the powerhouses here. Bison Smith going to be looking for that Bicentennial, his version of what is known as the Styles Clash popularly. Kevin Owens has a number of moves in his arsenal. I mean, Bison Smith does as well. He also employs the Iron Claw submission hold and an Iron Claw slam. But Kevin Owens, purveyor of the pop-up power bomb, a version of the package pile driver, and perhaps we might even see the Stone Cold Stunner out of Kevin Owens. As you see Bison Smith trying to slow things down in the early going with the Boston Crab. Owens having none of it. Immediately kicking him free. Owens off the ropes. Flipping senton splash, trying to drive the wind out of Bison Smith. Oh, Smith missing with that shoulder tackle. Getting sent off the ropes once more by Owens. Big clothesline. Smith trying to get something going here. Bison Smith, a member of the Black Moon Fight Club. With a nice power slam off the ropes and a 1 count on Kevin Owens. Smith in that stable along with Luna Vachon, Kevin Blackwood, and stable leader Sting, the second leader of that stable in its history. He was introduced to the GWA by The Undertaker, but after his sudden departure and retirement, a new and true leader emerged from the shadows. And speaking of the shadows, Kevin Owens can't see squat with Bison Smith's hand trying to crush his face. Oh, dang! Go around to the air raid crash there by Kevin Owens. I believe he calls that the "it's over now" driver. Hang on! Super bomb off the top! 2! No! Bison Smith barely rolling the shoulder. Jake Roberts style DDT out of Owens there. Saw him smack the back. Sort of a sorry or Damien will see you now. Oh! Stone Cold Stunner, but Bison Smith fights his way back to his feet. Smith in a big bad way here. Got to get back on an even keel. Looking to start things out with that vicious headbutt. Back to the Iron Claw, back to the face and head of Kevin Owens with that submission maneuver. Popular hold of Bison Smith. He also has that Iron Claw slam, and now a torturous version of the camel clutch. Shades of the Iron Sheik from Bison Smith. Trying to stretch Kevin Owens out center of the ring. Owens able to fight free, however. And continue to battle on. Big power slam off the ropes by Smith. Owens just rolls the shoulder. Oh, vicious powerbomb whip. Trying to maintain his advantage. Smith back to his feet. Back to the Iron Claw. Focusing his attack now on the head and face of Kevin Owens. Hang on, Bicentennial! Spiked him! Rolls him into the pin. 1, 2, no! Kevin Owens gets out just in the nick of time. Falling clothesline from Owens here. Nice bulldog counter from Bison Smith. Gotta catch his breath though, can't immediately follow up. As we just passed the 10-minute mark here. Owens trying to bide a little time, get a little space. Oh God, sleeper suplex, dropping Bison Smith on his head. Owens has got Bison Smith rocking and reeling here, looking to finish him off. Hang on, Bison Smith with the Iron Claw slam. Hooks the leg, 2. No. Owens kicks it, 2. And a bulldog counter from Owens this time. Both men down, both men up. Feeling the worst for wear. We've only gone 12 minutes. It must feel like 12 months for these two individuals. A grueling contest. Folding him up with a powerbomb is Bison Smith, but he's too close to the ropes. Owens, you can see, wisely depositing Smith outside the ring so he can catch his breath. Smith's going to return to the ring with a chair. He's going to have to drop that before the count of 5. Does so before the count of 1, thanks to Owens' assistance, let's call it. Back and forth, these two gentlemen going. The fried Takahama spot is the end of your... Sure, Kevin Owens just beating Bison Smith down. Another flipping senton off the ropes. Center of the ring for the Bicentennial. Into the cover, 1, 2, 3. Bison Smith with a huge win. Kevin Owens' first loss here in the GWA. Not too shabby. I don't think it's going to hit what the other ones hit, but we'll see. We'll see. What do you say? Oh, off by 1%. Ah, that's okay. I'll forgive you. What a start to this show. 199. About halfway done. These are all the non-title matches, by the way. I can't imagine what the championship contests are going to be like, he says, pressuring the championship contests to be better. Not that that's possible. 199. All right. Coming up next, we have more action in our junior heavyweight division. Becky Lynch is starting a bit of a beef with Emi Sakura. So let's see if they can hash things out in the center of the ring. As per usual, the head referee on record here, Mr. Bigfoot calling for the bell. We are underway. Emi Sakura in purple, Becky Lynch decked out in white. Now, Sakura likes to tie her opponents up with the La Magistral Cradle after wearing them down over the course of a matchup to secure a 3 count and victory. Well, Becky Lynch prefers to go for the submission with the disarm her armbar variation finisher. As the two ladies exchange body slams now. Sakura, a multi-decade veteran of the ring wars. Becky Lynch, known as the Man in previous employments. Done quite well for herself on the international stage as well. Former multiple-time GWA Junior Heavyweight Champion is Becky Lynch. Emi Sakura has yet to taste any gold here as she strolls down the gnarly wrestling aisle. But a victory against a former champion like Becky Lynch would do a lot to put her into championship contention. So Emi Sakura is hoping for a positive result here. Gets countered by Becky Lynch, but fortunately for Emi, she's in the ropes. Tries to turn it to her advantage and work Becky Lynch into the corner, but Lynch fights free. Setting her back up is Sakura. Hang on, what do we got here? Vader bomb into the cover. 1. Just a 1 count. You can see Becky Lynch gasping for breath after that Vader bomb, but she's able to roll the shoulder just at 1 as we're in the opening 5 minutes of the contest here. Sakura trying to press that advantage that she got, potentially knocking the wind out of Becky Lynch with that Vader bomb. Becky Lynch trying to get right back on the horse, so to speak. Oh, a flipping senton off the top by Sakura, right back into the midsection of Lynch. That could be the focal point of her attack. After a few big hits like that in the early going. Setting her up in the opposite corner once again. Oh, that side splash in the corner once again, targeting the midsection of Lynch. Splash into the cover. 2 count for Sakura. Becky Lynch looking for a submission variation there. Sakura wisely able to knock her off her trajectory. And you can see the game plan of Emi Sakura in the opening 6 minutes plus here. Now that she sees that weakened midsection of Becky Lynch, she's going to continue to target that torso. Big drop kick to the chest there of Lynch. Seems to have lit a fire under Becky Lynch, no pun intended. She now sends Sakura across the ring, but Sakura's having none of that. With those repeated Kenta Kobashi-esque chops. Currently on assignment in New Japan with most of the GWA roster is Kenta Kobashi. We wish them well on their and safe travels on their way to and from Japan. Emi Sakura, you can see the damage done. Becky Lynch barely able to kick out after a body slam. That tells you how much pain Becky Lynch is in each and every time that torso touches down on the canvas. 450 from Sakura! Oh my gosh, how did Becky Lynch kick out of that? Emi Sakura went for broke with that 450, and it nearly broke Becky Lynch, but she managed to kick out at 2.9. Sakura trying to pour it on here, get the crowd behind her. Put the former junior heavyweight world champion away. They do a lot to establish Emi Sakura in the junior division to knock off a former champion like Becky Lynch with the Bexploder. Lynch trying to fight back here, gets, oh! Double underhook backbreaker across the knee, again targeting that midsection. But Becky Lynch immediately did the disarmer. Give up. Sakura's got to fight free here, and she does. The ribs, the collarbone, the guts, the very guts of Becky Lynch must be in intense pain right now after all the work Sakura's been putting in. Oh, manhandle slam by Becky Lynch, center of the ring! Sakura able to roll the shoulder, and we fight on! Tiger driver! 2! No! Becky Lynch escapes! Pair of close falls there. Dear God, what was that? Went over the shoulder. Was that a Stormbreaker? Into another Tiger driver. Lynch somehow escapes again. Becky Lynch got to be running on fumes or just pure adrenaline at this point. Sakura desperate to put the former champion away. Up she goes for another Vader bomb. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No. Lynch out again. Lynch looking for one chance, any chance to get that disarmor lock back on. Moonsault off the top by Sakura. What an aerial display from the veteran in this matchup. Saw 450 earlier, saw that moonsault. Becky Lynch somehow, some way winning that strike battle, trying to get back into this thing. Here comes Sakura off the ropes. Leveling Becky Lynch over the top. Fight continues on the floor in front of that beautiful Spike Chunsoft apron. A reminder, there are no countouts or disqualifications outside the GWA ring. This will continue until both ladies re-enter the mat, the only place a 3-counter tap-out can be officially recorded. As you see, Becky Lynch just putting the hurt to Emi Sakura with the disarmer on the floor. It's not going to win her the matchup, but it's going to hurt her opponent. So you can already see Emi Sakura unable to hold her arms as high as previous. Oh, nicely done. A bit of crossroads. As Becky Lynch retreats to the center of the ring, and we're creeping up on 20 minutes in this fantastic contest. It's been a fantastic night of action so far. And the trend is continuing here. Leapfrog. Back body drop by Lynch. Trying to disorient Sakura, who's able to set Lynch up in the corner. Another big splash to the midsection, dragging her away from the ropes. And this time it's Becky's turn to set Sakura up in the ropes. No, reversed it. Another big splash across those ribs, going up top. Oh, misses the 450. Becky drags her away. Oh, double knocker, and both ladies are down. Sakura with those step-up chops. And a big forearm strike going up top once again. 450 to the back, misses, and into the disarmer by Becky. Oh, Sakura escapes. I thought that might have been it as that submission passed the magic 20-minute mark. But Sakura fights on. Mongolian chop to disorient Becky. Big clothesline off the ropes. Sakura appealing to the crowd for the finish. 450 misses again. She hit it once, missed it 3 times now. Becky going up top. Drops the leg across the back of the head. 1, 2, no. Both women are giving it all they've got here. Stormbreaker. Sakura catching her breath. Forearm strikes to Becky Lynch's dome moonsault, but she's too close again to the ropes here. Manhandle slam into the pin. 1, 2, no. Sakura's out again. Tiger driver. 1, 2, 3. What a huge victory for Emi Sakura over former multiple-time junior heavyweight world champion Becky Lynch. What a contest. How do we do score-wise? As you can see, okay, right back to 100. My word. All right, we've got 3 title fights coming after this. They have a lot to live up to. A lot to live up to. All right, Kishida, Eddie Guerrero for the NXT title. That's our only wayward, that's one of the few wayward championships we have left. In fact, I think it's the only singles wayward championship. Hang on. The only one that, no, we have the Ring of Honor Junior Championship. I just forgot about that. That's Serena Deeb. And the only other ones we have to worry about are the Noah belt has been in the Japan free agency pool for ages because Kazushi Sakuraba has just owned the belt and won't give it back. And Randy Savage of the World Wrestling Entertainment, I was going to say the World Wrestling Entertainment, but that doesn't make any sense, has the DDT Championship. So we have to eventually get that belt back, and then we can start messing with WWE in terms of, you know, talent rating, etc., etc. Okay. Let's scroll on down, get back to my match list, where we are doing Kushida Eddie, Liger Takahashi, Abyss Brit. Okay. Kushida Eddie coming up right about meow after I save and head on down to the ring. Wham! First of 3 title fights for our triple main event. Eddie Guerrero defending the NXT Championship against, from NXT, the Time Splitter, Kushida. Crowd still abuzz. What an exciting day of action they have seen thus far. And from here on out, it's all title fights. Kishida, I believe he calls it the time lock. I'm not quite sure exactly what he calls it, but he has a an armbar variation submission. I think it's like a key lock sort of variation. You might call it the time splitter for all I know. Anyway, arm-based submission finish for Kushida if he doesn't use the small package driver, which is essentially a suplex where you already have the legs hooked and you can just crumple them into a small package as soon as they hit the canvas. Meanwhile, Eddie Guerrero, predominantly known for that frog splash of his, if not his submission maneuver, the lasso from El Paso. But again, predominantly, you're going to see Eddie and you're going to think frog splash, much like anyone ascending to the top rope apparently thinks Eddie Guerrero and frog splash since his passing in November of 2006. the Eddie Guerrero tribute frog splash has replaced the normal, you know, splash off the top. It was nice to see Jungle Boy have the original variation in his moveset. As you can see, Kushida immediately targeting the arms of the NXT champion Eddie Guerrero, leader of the Heat business here in the GWA, trying to bring the NXT title back to his home promotion is Kishida. And I desperately wish I could book managers in this, because I would absolutely have Bobby Lashley in the corner of Eddie Guerrero for this fight. But alas, it is a night of singles matches. Nice handspring elbow, shades of the great Keiji Muto, former GWA employee, founder of the Squared Circle K. And now Kushida with the elevated Boston Crab to Eddie Guerrero. Shades of the Lion Heart Chris Jericho and his Lion Tamer. Eddie going up top. There it is. His trademark frog splash. 2-hand. Kushida barely gets out into a moonsault pin quickly. 2 count for Kushida. Way to not only capitalize on that momentary opportunity by Guerrero, but an excellent move by Kushida after kicking out to immediately attempt a pin of his own to the disoriented champion in that moment. Oh, hang on. Big black tiger bomb from Guerrero. Kushida able to kick out, though, at 2. Duck underneath by Kushida. Again, going back to the arm. A lot of arm-based offense from Kushida. Eddie ducks that forearm. Appealing to the crowd is the, almost said Hall of Fame champion, as he did hold that belt for a while. The NXT champion, Eddie Guerrero here. Latino Heat. Oh, a nice air raid crash from Kushida. I'm surprised no one's ever asked. And there it is. That's his hold. That is, I don't know what he calls it. The hoverboard lock. That's it. The hoverboard lock. As he's a big fan of Back to the Future 2. And there's the small package driver as a follow-up. Oh, Eddie Guerrero just kicked out of that one. That small package driver is deadly, but somehow, some way, Eddie Guerrero able to shift momentum and roll that shoulder. As you see Kishida crawling up and going back to the arm once again. Relentless. Out of the challenger to the NXT Championship. Desperate to bring that belt back to NXT. I should ask him, pop quiz, what does NXT stand for? No one can tell me, because it doesn't. Up top once again goes Eddie. Frog splash, but he is well under the ropes there. Not going to get a pin. Still going to do damage, though. Buzzsaw kick out of Kishida. Dragging Eddie away from the ropes. Hooks the leg deep. 2. No. Guerrero just kicks out. Another small package driver, but he's too close to the ropes. Eddie with a single suplex. Thought he may have been going 3 amigos. Just the solitary amigo. Kushida feeling it, however. Hitting the neck breaker on the NXT champ. Big shot to the midsection there. Once again, dragging away from the ropes. Kushida's got it well in hand, or so he thinks. Exploder by Guerrero. Big chop across the cheek, it looked like, of Kishida by the NXT champion. Both men going back and forth in another spirited contest as Eddie goes up top. Frog splash. 1, 2, 3. Eddie Guerrero retains in 15 and a half minutes. And a bit of applause for Kushida and the effort he put in. Eddie Guerrero survives. Pretty solid strategy. He attacked his arm like most of that match. Ooh. What a disappointing... Oh, I'm just kidding. Only 92. Ike, that's still wonderful. Oh no, oh no. Hang on. There we go. There. 92%. And Eddie Guerrero retains, so I gotta bring somebody else in. Title defense. Frog splash, pinfall. Eddie Guerrero. Okay. Save that real quick. Our next title fight coming your way is Hiromu Takahashi, defending the Legends Junior Championship against Jushin Thunder Liger. Whee! Get on down to the ring for that one in a hurry. Mr. Bigfoot, you see there calling for the bell, and we are underway. The champion, the Legends Junior Champion, Hiromu Takahashi, in the long tights and fuzzy boots. Jushin Thunder Liger, a former Legends Junior Champion, in the green and gold. We're in the Green Ranger outfit tonight is Jushin Thunder Liger. See how he fares against fairly recent signee and definitely fresh Legends Junior Champion, Hiromu Takahashi, who won the belt from Hayabusa, who in turn won the belt from Jushin Liger. Liger looking to get back on top and reclaim the title that he brought to the GWA in the first place, the Legends Junior title. Liger considers himself the only competitor worthy of holding such a championship, and will likely be constantly in contention for the belt throughout his GWA tenure. As you can see him putting the hurt on current champion Hiromu Takahashi with that Boston Crab. A very brief 1 count there for Hiromu, likely due to Liger winding himself slightly with the 3 minutes of activity thus far. Crowd trying to catch their breath after what has been a rock-solid afternoon of action here on this GWA show. Big main event headed your way following this contest. Once we decide a winner here in your main event, Bret Hart will be putting the GWA Hall of Fame Championship on the line against, from the Heartbreakers, Shawn Michaels is sending in the Monster Abyss to try to reclaim the Hall of Fame title for the Heartbreakers stable. The only one standing in his way is the current champion, the Excellence of Execution, Bret the Hitman Hart. That's coming up in your main event after we decide a winner here between Hiromu Takahashi, your Legends Junior Champion, and his feisty challenger, Jushin Thunder Liger. Nice powerbomb counter there by Hiromu. Able to fold Liger up for a 2 count. Oh! Head scissor rolled over into an armbar, sort of a triangle choke there. Innovative offense out of Hiromu Takahashi, who just got drop toe hold right into the turnbuckle there by Liger. Roll through back into that triangle. Interesting stuff there to Hiromu Takahashi, who just gets spiked on his head by Liger, and that tombstone into the cover, 2. Kicking out right at the count of 2 there was Hiromu Takahashi, and right back to work on the arms of Jushin Liger. Interestingly, a similar strategy that Kishida employed against Eddie Guerrero in the previous matchup, and there we see a frog splash out of Jushin Liger, perhaps their tribute to those 2 fine athletes. As Liger immediately once again plants Hiromu on the top and gets countered. Sunset flip by Takahashi. Got him! A surprise top rope sunset flip. Takahashi gets the pin. I'm not going to call it an upset, but it's certainly faster than Jushin Liger would have expected to happen. That thing never got out of second gear, yeah. Good thing we front-loaded all that goodwill. Interesting. Saw Liger kick out at 3.1, but that was not in the nick of time. As Takahashi able to defend that belt. Okay, give that a quick save. And now it is time for your main event. Abyss Bret Hart for the Hall of Fame Championship. Can the Hitman survive the monster? We shall see momentarily. Monster Abyss in the black jeans, the black denim, or the denim shirt, and the mask. Bret the Hitman Hart in his traditional pink and black attack attire. This the paint speckled version. Looking to successfully defend the GWA Hall of Fame Championship against Shawn Michaels' monster out of the Heartbreaker stable, Abyss. Nice suplex counter there to the monster. Wasn't expecting to see that level of technical ability out of such a vicious brute. Known primarily for his brawling and weapon usage. His Abyss will have very few opportunities to employ such tactics here in the GWA. Primarily the Trios Tournament of Terror every October. But beyond that, has to keep things on the straight and narrow inside the GWA ring. Nice belly to belly from Abyss there. As you can see him trying to out and overpower Bret the Hitman Hart, but the excellence of execution, the best there is, was, or ever will be. Sticking to his game plan. Slowly but surely, he knows he's going to take his lumps out there against a beast like the Monster Abyss. As you see him hit a nice big boot headbutt combination there. Bret Hart hoping to weather the storm. Oh, a huge chokeslam from Abyss, but Bret immediately back to his feet. Now big side slam. That keeps Bret down for longer. Into the shock treatment from Abyss. Bret Hart spills out to the floor, and he can use weapons out here. Abyss starting to pull away with this one. Sending Hitman into the guardrail. You can see the toll it's taken on Abyss to do the damage he's done in these opening 6 minutes. Back to the bear hug on the Hitman. Hear the PA announcer warning everyone not to get too close to the guardrails. As Bret begins his comeback. Oh dear. At least tries to with that Russian leg sweep. For that vicious headbutt from Abyss. Into another shock treatment. Abyss grabs another chair. And a third. Bret scoots past him to get into the ring. Abyss is going to have a 5 count to drop that chair. He does almost immediately. Oh, backbreaker across the knee there. Off the ropes. This has been all Abyss. Bret is in a big bad way here. If he's not trouble, he can lose the belt. Black hole slam. Bret right back to his feet. The black hole slam usually spelling disaster. Oh, and a huge powerbomb under the chair. Abyss seemingly moments away from recapture or from bringing the Hall of Fame Championship back to the Heartbreaker stable with a huge choke slam. Got him. Abyss mopping the floor with Bret Hart. And we have a new Hall of Fame champion. Shawn Michaels must be tickled pink. Yeah, good thing we stood up all that goodwill in the earlier matches. Because that was a squish. Much like Bret squashed Kurt Angle a couple of months ago. Bret himself got squashed. Okay. Let's just go ahead and add Bret Hart to the list of former Hall of Fame champions and put Abyss on the top of the heap. Alrighty. There's your main event. New champion crowned in a match that the crowd was not great with, and I don't blame them. Yep. New champ. In front of 31,000, not bad. Full house, audience loved it. Oh, we got new DDT Junior Tag Champs. No new champions in New Japan, which is great. We lost $1,000. I knew it would be tough. All Japan has a tournament scheduled. Impact has a tournament scheduled. Okay, any other new news? Year 9 in February. Hey, finally a broad contract. Let's see. What do we got? Regional for a year and 4 months. Regional. Nah. Casey from NXT wants to come in? No, thank you. Boa from NXT wants to come in. Stop it. Redmond from All Japan. No, thank you. Lee from All Japan. No, thank you. Okay. Denied those requests. Let's do our management. Training center management, first and foremost. Then we'll deal with complaints about salary. That exciting aspect of the job. That's pretty good, though. We only lost $1,000. I would have thought it would have been a lot more than that. With no broadcast contract. And we turned down that lousy broadcast contract because we would have been locked into that for 16 months. For $7,000 for regional. Yeah, that wasn't worth it. We make more from our sponsorship. Just from putting their stuff on the ring. Okay. We're not going to offer a contract unless we can hire Sakuraba to take the Noah belt. So let's just quickly try to hire Sakuraba and fail to get the Noah belt back into consideration. I'll give you the biggest signing bonus I can offer. Everything I have, I'll throw it at you. What do you say? Yeah, that would happen regardless. I don't know what I saved. I'm not offering any more contracts, so I'll just plow on. I don't really care. All right, that's all done. Now we see who wants. Adam Page wants more money. Hopefully, it's not as many consultations as there was to start this broadcast, because that took a good 10 minutes. Okay, I'll save that. I already offered a contract and they said no, so we'll just put that part of it to bed. Becky Lynch wants more money. To take that beating? Is that why you want money to take that beating? You're not even hurt. You did great. Okay. Personal advice. Shawn Michaels wants more money. Of course you do. Alright, Shawn Michaels is already making $15,000. They want to be making $17,000. Sure. Kurt Angle wants more money. Up to 13 for you. Save those. Whoops. Save those. Personal advice. Title belts, that's okay. Sawa wants more money. The champion. Sure, you weren't on the show last time. There you go. A little bump of pay for you as well. Anybody else? Okay. There we go. All right, now, promotion stats. Let's go look at the last New Japan show. Oh, Ahmed Johnson led a team. In a trios match against Bad Luck Fale and won. That's great. Flamita beat El Desperado. Nice. Taz beat Mikey Nichols. Nice. Hayabusa beat Yohei. Love it. Montez Ford beat Rocky Romero. Great. So far, all GWA victories. All New Japan losses. Suzuki beating Hikuleo again. GWA wins. Shawn Michaels beat El Phantasmo. Go GWA. Awesome beats Tomohiro Ishii. Statlander beats Jay White. And in your main event, Kenny Omega over Taka Michinoku. Oh, sorry. The only victory was for the Junior Championship. Successful defense by Shingo Takagi over Rey Fenix. Every other match was against the GWA, and New Japan blew it. Love it! There we go. So, save that. That inspires me to do a cross-promotional fight against New Japan. I already have, though. Let's try AEW. Have I done AEW? Let's try AEW. What do you say, AEW? You want to fight me? No? They don't have enough wrestlers. That's a lie. Okay, we'll do 3 strikes for AEW and then branch out from there. some of these people would be happy to, or should be happy to, like, face me in singles competition. All right, event, cross promotion. What do you say? No interest. See, if they just change the excuse every time, it's not real. It's just randomly yes or no. Yes or no for a reason. One of these handful of reasons. All right, loading it up. Let's try event, cross promotion. What do you say? See, you can only try once, which is, again, much like attempting to schedule something like a meeting with a talent, potentially to buy or to hire them. It just doesn't make sense to me that you would get one kick at that can. Like, oh, this promotion said no, so you can't do any type of that show, even though there's a bunch of other promotions in the world. All right, AEW doesn't want none. How about New Japan? They said yes. There we go. GWA versus New Japan for our second show. Hang on one second. I'm gonna go crazy, and I'm gonna put Mitsuhiro Misawa in this, and I'm gonna put the GWA title on the line. That's how much confidence he has in himself and in our promotion. Okay, GWA versus New Japan Pro Wrestling coming your way. Let us book this event. We're gonna book it in America. I'm not gonna loan anybody this time. I'm just gonna book this thing. Oh, the New Japan Junior Heavyweight title is on the line, so Shingo Takagi will be facing somebody in this matchup. I wonder why they're not putting their main belt on the line, because I certainly am. Boom, Misawa versus somebody from New Japan for the GWA strap. Question marks versus Mitsu. His first defense, by the way, as a two-time champion, is to put the belt on the line against somebody that doesn't even work for us. Isn't that cool? All right, Shingo Takagi has the New Japan Junior belt, a belt I just sent back to New Japan, but that's okay. Let's do the match rules and stuff while we're here. Okay, let's go back to match 1. 3 count. Oh, that's good. Oop. Hang on. Rope break. Yeah, that would be on if we did tag matches. We're not, but with those things on. Critical, I'm going to put on none. And team, that doesn't mean anything, but I'm going to do it anyway. None. Team, none. I just can't help myself. Team, none. Team, okay, and I'm back to 1. That's what we want everything set at, so let's just make sure the others, one setting at a time, all do look like that. Okay, first match, we gotta do cut, play, DQ. There we go. Standard GWA rule set. 3 count, which is 3 count or submission. No time limit. It's not a best of 3. That would be wild. I could do that for the whole thing. Have it 5 best of 3 matches. That'd be insane. 125 on the speed. Rope breaks on. No elimination. No lumberjack. No tornado tag. Cut play is on if it were tag matches, but it's not. DQ count. No outside count. No criticals. Everyone shows up together. If there were teams, there aren't teams, but if there were. Okay. That's all done. I could technically keep putting on title matches. Like, I could just add, like, I could put Serena Deeb in this match, and she could put the belt on the line against whoever this is from New Japan. That actually sounds kind of fun. Let's do that. I don't know if that changes things. Does that mean that they have to put a junior heavyweight in there now? Let's do it. I mean, might as well. Ring of Honor Junior. Okay, so I'm putting Serena Deeb in there. She's putting the belt on the line. We're getting nutty. Let's put someone against Shingo Takagi. I'm trying to think. I don't have anyone that I'm like, yes, they will definitely 100% take the belt. Like, there's no one that I just think is like a ringer in that sense. Maybe Kyrie, but I don't know if I even want them to take the belt. You know what I mean? Amy's coming off that big win, but we'll leave her alone. Bullock's our champion. We haven't seen him in a bit. Sure, let's do Britt Baker versus Shingo Takagi. Britt Baker, Shingo Takagi. For the New Japan Junior title. And now we just need 2 matches here. So let's do somebody versus Ahmed Johnson. And then somebody versus... who else is popular? Who's amongst our most popular? Kenta Kobashi. Okay, Kenta is a short list. Oh, Bill Bullock, not quite. I don't have to put that belt on the line. A lot of B's. Okay. Oh, Seth Rollins is an A, huh? Alright. Oh, Mike Awesome. There we go. Mike Awesome. Can't quite get... okay. I get 32,000 in the 40,000 seater. What can I charge? 20 bucks for the 15,000 seater. So that gets us 300,000. That covers our expenses. Good enough. Okay, so it's somebody versus Ahmed Johnson. And then somebody versus Mike Awesome. Try to put a couple of, not exactly ringers, but people I'm hoping will do their part and win the match. Okay, we're in charge of the rules. We set those. We're in charge of the advertising and hosting the event. We've done all that. There we go. 3 title matches on this one, because we'll see what happens with this Ring of Honor Junior title match. Very interested to see who they throw at that. And that is it. We're not loaning anybody anywhere. Let's check our merchandise. We're in front of 15,000 people. Wow, we blew out a lot of stuff. We're in front of 15,000 people. Let's do 3,000 t-shirts. 3,000 towels. 3,000 photos. Okay. 5,000 goods. 5,000 branded snacks. Okay, I feel confident about that. No broadcast contract still, but doesn't matter. All right. There's no way that they should no-show this promotional battle. I don't think that's even a thing that can happen. I'm not going to loan anybody anywhere. Everyone else can take the week, or yeah, take the month off as we go to Japan for this cross-promotional event. Here we go. Okay. Everybody's here. 15,000 strong in the stands. They paid their $20. And your first match. All right, fair play to you. Will Ospreay versus Serena Deeb for the Ring of Honor Junior Championship. Oh, we just missed lining up Ahmed Johnson and Bad Luck Fale, who are on opposite ends of a trios match at the last New Japan show. I was hoping they would that would work out, but that's okay. And then we get Britt Baker, Shingo, Jay White against Misawa. Okay. Evil, Ahmed Johnson, Bad Luck Fale, Mike Awesome. But we start things off. Will Ospreay, Serena Deeb. Let's go. Let's go! 5 singles matches, promotional pride on the line, plus a popularity boost. As Mr. Bigfoot rings the bell for this New Japan versus GWA sanctioned event. The leader of the United Empire, Will Ospreay, in the long white and black tights, predominantly white boots. Serena Deeb in predominantly black attire. Serena putting the Ring of Honor Junior title on the line against New Japan Junior Heavyweight Will Ospreay. At least in this mode, he's Junior Heavyweight. He's since upgraded. And by upgraded, I mean he packed on a good 15-20 pounds of muscle and became a heavyweight. The woman of 1,000 holds, Serena Deeb, has a number of maneuvers she uses. A lot of submission holds to wear down and eventually tap out her opponents, including the Serenity Lock, her version of what looks like a Tequila Sunrise that Conan used to use. And Will Ospreay will be looking to knock Serena Deeb out with the Stormbreaker. His double underhook over the shoulder, spinning neckbreaker. You saw Emi Sakura use a variation of it in her match against Becky Lynch a number of times. As we see a nice combination of strikes there out of Will Ospreay. Nothing doing on this attempt. Nice go behind. Snap suplex, dropping the Ring of Honor Junior champ center of the ring. Ospreay looking to add some gold to the United Empire of New Japan. Serena Deeb, a proud member of the GWA roster and current Ring of Honor Junior champion, trying to hang on to that belt until a GWA sanctioned event invites another Ring of Honor roster member to come challenge for it. See how things go between Deeb and Ospreay here as New Japan faces the Gnarly Wrestling Aisle. Super kick by Ospreay. Deeb right back to her feet, just in time to get DDT'd, much to her chagrin. Another excellent strike combination there. But unable to properly follow up is Ospreay. Challenger for the Ring of Honor Junior title, currently held by GWA's Serena Deeb. Double underhook, here it is. Stormbreaker by Ospreay into the cover. 1, 2, no, Serena Deeb escapes. Ospreay neglecting to hook a leg. That might have put Deeb away, but she's able to roll the shoulder at 2.9. And the champion fights on. Nice counter there by Ospreay, but Deeb rolls through. Able to hit her with a second snap suplex. That one sticks. Deeb trying to buy herself some time here. Ospreay trying to stay on the champion. Exchanging moves back and forth, trying to wear the other down as we pass the 10-minute mark in this championship contest. Ring of Honor Junior title on the line, as well as the opening contest in a best-of-5 singles match series, New Japan versus GWA. Another snap suplex, and this time Ospreay powers right through, back to his feet. And these two athletes going toe-to-toe here. Big super kick by Ospreay, settling that argument for the moment. Deeb now has Ospreay in the corner, countered, snap suplexing Serena Deeb into the corner herself. Oh, big spear off the ropes from Deeb, absorbing that drop kick first. 2 count on Ospreay. Nice step up enziguri from Will Ospreay, looking to put Serena Deeb down. Deeb back to work on Ospreay with that DDT. Stormbreaker! Back into the cover goes Ospreay. 1, 2, 3. Will Ospreay wins! We have a new Ring of Honor Junior champion. And the New Japan goes up 1-0. Hey, Zach, what's going on, pal? All right, got a new Twitch account, huh? Good to see you. Serena Deeb falls to a Stormbreaker. We have a new Ring of Honor Junior Heavyweight Champion, like we said. And that puts us down 1-0. How'd they do? 79%. Okay, I'm not too concerned with like how quote-unquote good the matches are. Okay. Will Ospreay from New Japan Pro Wrestling has the Ring of Honor Junior belt now. It's no longer in the GWA, which is a start. Okay. Boom! Champion dethroned. They didn't like that. Oh, you fixed it. Okay, so there was something wrong earlier. Oh, you fixed it so your guys show up, like everyone you downloaded? I know you're having trouble with that earlier, you were saying today. All right, next up. Match number 2 in this best of 5 against New Japan. GWA's got to draw even here. I'm hoping to do just that as Ahmed Johnson takes on the very embodiment of evil. As we get on back down to the ring. This match brought to you by the Yipping Dog in the background. Brought to you by the Yipping Dog. Mr. Bigfoot calling for the bell. We are underway in this second contest. As we said, GWA already down 1-0. Ahmed Johnson got to do the company proud here and try to put Evil down. Evil, the gentleman in the longer hair with the black streaks, the purple streaks, in the black and purple singlet. Ahmed Johnson in predominantly red attire. Evil will be looking to hit his STO variation that he calls Everything is Evil. Meanwhile, Ahmed Johnson employs a Tiger Driver variation that he calls the Pearl River Plunge. And that was Everything is Evil right there. That leg sweep STO. And you saw Ahmed Johnson kick out immediately. As Evil now just choking away at Ahmed Johnson. That is a disqualification offense. What a cocky cover there. Out of Evil. Playing mind games with Ahmed Johnson in the early going. Ahmed looking to be a bit of a slow starter in this one. And right back to the throat. Goes Evil, living up to his name. Rather unsavory tactics employed by the New Japan wrestler. Current member of the House of Torture faction within Bullet Club. Though that may have branched off into its own separate faction by now. I must admit it's been a good 18 to 20 months since I've closely followed the goings-on in New Japan. Nice power slam off the ropes at the 5-minute mark. It's a 1 count for Ahmed Johnson. As we said, looking to even the score for the GWA. A relative newcomer here to the GWA roster is Ahmed Johnson. Another Everything is Evil from Evil, and Ahmed out at 2 this time. 2 in a row. You can see the frequency and how easy it is to hit that move. But Ahmed Johnson undaunted, continuing his efforts. Another cocky pin here by Evil. Johnson out at 2. Not the flashiest moveset in the world has Ahmed Johnson, but he can overwhelm you with his power if you give him the opportunity to do so. Evil so far has done an admirable job. Oh gosh, maybe right up until that Uranagi had done an admirable job of stopping the power of Ahmed Johnson, who's now able to hit a few moves in a row here. Oh, once again, back to Everything is Evil. 1, 2. Doesn't seem to matter how many times Evil dribbles Ahmed Johnson's head off the canvas with that maneuver. Johnson's still able to kick out. Oh, Michinoku driver from Ahmed Johnson. Set off the ropes once again. Big diving clothesline by Evil, taking a lot out of him to keep the assault going on Ahmed Johnson. Rake of the eyes goes Evil, try to slow the bigger man down.
Big clothesline in the corner from Ahmed. Follows it up with a huge headbutt. Oh my God, throwing German, launching Evil halfway across the ring. Into the Pearl Rubber plunge from Ahmed. 1, 2, no, Evil escapes. Ahmed misses a scissor kick. Scores with another huge Uranagi. Ahmed off the ropes. Didn't have time to hit it. Slams him with that suplex. Setting him off the ropes. Big diving clothesline from Ahmed. Sidewalk slam into the face lock by Evil, trying to slow Ahmed Johnson down here, trying to take his wind away. Rolling elbows now from Evil. Trying to get back into it. Oh, now release German from Evil. Not quite the effort or distance that Ahmed had on his. Yeah, Zach, you're not wrong. It's getting really silly how even within their own organization, they'll give the talent a new name and then give them another new name and then give them another new name and expect the audience to just be like, oh, that's a totally different person. Like we're not paying attention to what they're doing. Like it's so weirdly insulting to both the talent and the audience. I don't know why they continue to do it. Off the ropes comes Evil. Dock of the clothesline from Ahmed. Drops Evil with a huge shot. Nice leg grab backdrop suplex there by Ahmed, looking to put Evil down and out. 2 of those suplexes in a row now. Sending him off the ropes. Oh, gets bowled over. May have been thinking power slam, but Evil able to counter. Oh, another devastating Uranagi from Ahmed. Yeah, Austin Theory lost his first name. Casey Catanzaro is now like Katana Chance, which is not a name I think that like your average white girl should just adopt. Anyway, LA Knight, a name they already owned, is now something else, like Max Dupree or something like that. Pearl over plunge. 1, 2, 3. Ahmed Johnson scores huge, and the GWA pulls even with New Japan. Love it. Thank you, Ahmed. Nice win over Evil there. With the Pearl River plunge. How'd we do? 92%. Heck of a match. Good stuff. Evil, 82%. Oh yeah, I gotta put the 1-0 New Japan. 1-1 tie. All right. Yeah, the Naomi Sasha stuff. I don't know what's going on there. If it's a storyline, I don't understand why they're using it as a storyline, because it's easily the most compelling thing that's not even on their television. And if it's real, I don't know why they're handling it the way they are. Like, I don't know why they're being so open and vocal about it when for the past 5 decades of that company's existence, they do their best to like make you just ignore that and just put something else on the screen. You know what I mean? Yeah, Max Dupree. There you go. The namer, no longer naming dummies, I would assume. That's long behind him. All right. 3rd match in this best of 5 series. Bad Luck Fale, representing Bullet Club and New Japan, against Mike Awesome, representing the House of Misery and the GWA. Let's go down to the ring for this horse battle. As always, the creature on feature, Mr. Bigfoot, is going to call for the bell. Yeah, fair. If you took away the WWE Superstar stuff, it might be a little more real, but we'll see. It's another one of those things like, until they show up on television again, no matter where it is that they show up, I'm just gonna go on about my business. I'm not gonna assume anything. I don't really go looking for news like that. I'll just see what happens if they walk out on a Monday night or a Friday night or perhaps a Wednesday night. You know, who knows? I've heard it's all a long con to get Naomi into the bloodline somehow. I've heard it's completely legit. No pun intended for Sasha being a legit boss. I've heard lots of stuff, but like I said, until they show up elsewhere. Oh, what a brainbuster by Awesome on Fall A! Oh yeah, Seth adding freaking to the middle of his name as a nickname. Not a fan of like, look, he's really good in the ring. I'm not taking anything like that away from Seth, but most of his like wrestling character stuff, even the Architect, not a great nickname. Seth freaking Rollins, not great. Another beastly brainbuster, almost a dangerous DDT there from Mike Awesome. Everything he does is dangerous, but that in particular. Yeah, that's what I mean, like Wednesday, if they show up on a Wednesday, which is an AEW night, who knows? Choke slam into the hip press pin there from Bad Luck Fale, but Awesome out quickly. Yeah. Much like a Randy Orton has. Well, Randy's been there for 20 friggin' years. So like, or like 15, 20 years. So it's almost 20 because he debuted in like 2003. So it's like, he's not changed hardly at all. Like his character has pretty much been a dingus. Like he's been a jerk, like a bad guy for like 85% of the entire time he's done anything. And they just keep giving him different nicknames to like refresh his character, but in my opinion, nothing has changed for Randy Orton since he first went heel. Like he's still doing the I'm better than you legend killer type stuff, you know? Yeah. Yeah, he's the Architect. He's Seth freaking Rollins. He was the Messiah of Monday Night. He was a bunch of different things, wasn't he? Yeah, there you go, Monday Night Messiah. Oh, huge Alabama slam there from Awesome. Looking to follow it up. Oh, God, what an awesome bomb. Yeah, now he's freaking. And then was it like doing that burn it down stuff for a while? That's no longer part of his act. Now he's just another like cackling madman that wears a silly suit. Like, there's too many people in wrestling that do that. He's doing it. Edge is doing it. House of Black is doing it. Like trying to look sinister by wearing a weird suit. I don't know. Tossing German sitting, falling to the floor is Mike Awesome in his element. Loving every minute of this contest as the big man representing the House of Misery has been dominating Bad Luck Fale to this point. You can see him adjust his tights. Mike Awesome putting on a show for the fans. Big splash over the top to Fale. As we approach the 10-minute mark here, no countouts, no DQ outside the ring. They can brawl all they want until they crawl back inside the GWA ring. Oh, into the Blue Thunder on the floor. Yeah, there's a lot of like, seems to be a new renaissance in audience participation, I've noticed in the past couple of years. I appreciate it, like singing along. I like singing chants more than like normal chants, like the This Is Awesome or Fight Forever chants. I feel like we can retire those and just try to actually like celebrate the characters and not just be like, wrestling's great, wrestling's great. Yeah, we know that. That's why you're here. Big choke slam from Fale into the hip attack pin. 1, 2. Awesome just escapes. Fale looking to follow up. Powerbomb countered by Awesome. Awesome may have been taking Fale too lightly. Got to focus up here and secure that W before you can celebrate. Oh, big Alabama slam. The overhead spine buster from Mike Awesome. Once again posing to the crowd. May have cost himself. Fale off the ropes. Big clothesline. Sidewalk slam to Mike Awesome. Fale giving it all he's got here with whatever he has left. Big Razor's Edge to Awesome. Awesome's turn. Oh, God, he folded him in half. Choke slam by Fale. Into the pin. 1, 2. Awesome out at 2. Once again, sending Fale to the floor. This time, Mike Awesome retreats to the center of the ring to catch his breath. These two big men been slugging it out for 15+ minutes now. It's bound to take a toll on both of these athletes. Big Samoan drop by Fale. Looking for that one knockout shot to put his opponent away. So is Awesome with the gorilla press slam. He might have cut his throat across the ropes. Fale with the big clothesline going up top. Not enough time. Awesome back to his feet. Sent to the floor that time from the Samoan drop. Fale is going to catch his breath now as we are inching towards 20 minutes gone in this Haas battle. Winner of this one wins the advantage for their team going forward in this best-of-5 singles contest between New Japan and GWA. Big frog splash from Awesome, but he's too close to the ropes. Choke slam once again. Into the cover. 2. No. Awesome will not be put down by that choke slam. Pile driver to Fale. Into the cover. Jackknife style. 1, 2. Fale out at 2. Awesome splash to the back of Bad Luck Fale. Another choke slam. Drags him away from the ropes. Into the cover. 1, 2, 3. Bad Luck Fale outlasts Mike Awesome. New Japan up 2-1. Solid contest. I'll give him that. Could have gone either way. Mike Awesome got a little too cocky about halfway through that, and then Fale was able to turn it around. Okay. Bad luck. Fale defeating Mike Awesome. 96% matchup. Making it a 2-1. A New Japan Pro Wrestling. Well, we got a lot on the line here. Coming up in these next two matchups. Not only is the New Japan Junior Heavyweight title on the line, but this could do it. If Britt Baker does not tie things up, then New Japan will have defeated us in this promotional battle. I'll live, but we'll see how Britt Baker feels about herself when she steps into the ring with Shingo Takagi for the New Japan Junior Crown, part of our double main event. Following this, Mitsuharu Misawa is going to be putting the GWA Championship on the line against New Japan's Jay White. That is going to be your main event of the afternoon. Coming up following this matchup itself for the New Japan Junior title, Shingo Takagi defending against Britt Baker of the GWA. New Japan's up 2-1. Thank you kindly, Zach, for the hydrate. I just took a sip, rest assured. New Japan previously beaten by GWA in a promotional battle, so looking for a measure of revenge here. Oh, I'm sorry. That's right. It is Shingo Takagi versus Britt Baker. Dramatic pause. DMD. Looking to loosen the teeth of Shingo Takagi on way to the New Japan Junior title. We'll see how she fares. Shingo Takagi came into the GWA and defeated Kenny Omega for the New Japan Junior crown. As you can see, the high angle slam to Britt Baker in the opening minutes here, almost putting her away before she even has a chance to get out of the starting blocks, really. Baker trying to slow things down with a quick Boston Crab. Takagi powering out almost immediately. Back to work goes Britt. Doing everything she can to hang in the opening moments here. The longer this thing goes, she's hoping to outlast the champion, but With maneuvers like that TKO, I don't know for how long. Now sending Takagi off the ropes. Nice drop down by Brit, but Shingo able to counter on the other side of the ropes there.
5 minutes gone.
Yeah, I think it's like Doctor of Medicine, comma Dentistry or something like that. Yeah, you're not wrong.
1, 2.
Oh. Shingo Takagi almost dimming the lights of Britt Baker there with that vicious lariat. Britt fighting for all she's got here. Things looking dire for DMD. Impossible to wipe that smirk off her face, though. Like, quite literally, that's just the way her character looks. Britt now trying to climb back into this thing with a big DDT. Oh, pop-up powerbomb by Takagi. Britt able to absorb that impact and keep on fighting. It's all going to take its toll, though. Oh, like that pile driver. Went for the rolling elbow. Takagi sidesteps and another pile driver to Britt Baker. Now a wrist clutch. That is the blood of the dragon, I believe. One of his patented finishing maneuvers, much like that high angle slam. Almost putting Britt down once again. Super kick by Britt. Doesn't drop Takagi. No, she throws him into the corner. Trying to get herself set. Takagi escapes. Up top he goes. Diving back elbow to Britt. Shades of Genichiro Tenryu. Genichiro Tenryu. That diving back elbow from the top. Sometimes the announcers, oh, hang on, lockjaw. Applied by Britt Baker here, but Takagi easily able to break out at the 10-minute mark. Has not been worn down nearly enough for that hold. Perhaps a desperation lockjaw to Britt Baker there. Sometimes they play along, like depending on the gimmick, they'll add a little extra to the announcing. Oh, another pop-up powerbomb into the cover. 2, 3. Takagi retains. New Japan defeats GWA at least 3 matches to 1. All right, well, we lost this promo battle. Now, how'd we do? 82%. As long as we entertain. Now we have a reason for revenge. Okay. And in your main event, this failed to take title. Sure. So it technically thinks that the Ring of Honor Junior Heavyweight title was part of our league, so this could be extra devastating, the fact that we've lost this. Not only do we lose at least one title, we've lost the overall war. Now, in an unprecedented move, the GWA Heavyweight Championship on the line, Mitsuharu Misawa's first defense in his second title reign, and he's defending against a New Japan competitor. It's Misawa versus Jay White, the Switchblade. I think she has her own dentist, because I think even if you, like, I don't know that enough mirrors exist where you can sort of sit down and jam your own hands into your own face to do your own dentistry. I feel like it's more a situation where you pick somebody that you know and whose work you trust or admire or whatever, or even somebody else at your local clinic or whatever, you know what I mean? I feel like as a dentist you'd be a little bit pickier as to who you chose as your dentist, but I don't think you can do the work yourself. Her dentist is Isaac Yankum. So, ha ha ha. Mitsuharu Misawa, GWA champion, the first 2-time GWA World's champion in our company's history. In the green and white attire, in there against Switchblade Jay White, in the long white trunks with the red lines upon them. Out of New Zealand. Looking to become the GWA World Champion and bring the most prestigious title in all of this fake wrestling universe to New Japan Pro Wrestling, a company that has already defeated GWA in this promotional war. We'll see if our champion can at least leave the arena with his head held high and his belt over his shoulder, or if we lose not only the war, but also our most prized possession to New Japan. Oh, Jay White going low, proving he'll do anything it takes to win the GWA title. Misawa has to be wary of that as this match progresses. You can see him unloading already with these solid strikes to the head. The legendary elbows of Mitsuharu Misawa. The only thing standing between Jay White and the GWA Championship as we pass the 5-minute mark in today's main event. A promotional war. Oh, hang on. Oh, Misawa able to absorb that first one, rolls through, and then German suplexes Jay White over the post to the floor. That's got to take its toll. That's got to hurt. Both champion and challenger, I would think, but predominantly challenger. As this action is spilled to the floor, there are no countouts, no disqualifications, as you see Jay White grabbing a chair. Seems the New Japan talent a lot more eager to grab the weaponry than the GWA talent. Perhaps some strategy discussed in the New Japan locker room, knowing that they would be contesting these under GWA rules. What's going on, Uwu? Nice to see you, bud. Hope you're having a good one. Thanks for the shout out. You're just in time for the main event of the day. Mitsuharu Misawa in the green tights is our GWA World Champion, putting the belt on the line against Switchblade Jay White in the white and red. Jay White once again going low with that kick to the ding-dong. Now locking in the rings of Saturn, trying to separate the shoulders of Misawa. Another elevated stunner by Misawa there. And back to work with those pinpoint precision strike elbows. The calling card of Mitsuharu Misawa. Hang on. Oh, not unlike the Tiger Driver 91! On top of his head, but he's able to escape.
10 minutes to go.
Jay White with a nice suplex. Trying to again slow things down against the GWA World Heavyweight Champion. Big elbow in the corner from the challenger. Float over by White. Misawa able to counter. Big frog splash, but he's too close to the ropes. I don't know, Paige was having... It's kind of cool when you go to the airport or whatever, and like you take your belt out and people know what it is. I can't imagine how it feels. Like that's got to be a bit embarrassing to like bust out your world championship and have the people that are like, have people not know what it is, you know? Mind you, you could say the same for anyone like traveling with a replica belt, as Mitsuharu Misawa just going hell-bent for leather with those elbows after getting hit with a Blade Runner by Jay White. Jay White going all the way across the ring, diving into the waiting arms of Mitsuharu Misawa. Switchblade looking to follow up on the floor. No count out, no DQ. The only way to win is get your opponent back in the ring for a 3 count or a tap out. Emerald Trojan on the floor. Spiking Jay White on top of his head. Yeah, I would think it's really weird traveling with a title. I wouldn't want to be cocky, but if I were like a full-time professional wrestler, I might get like a belt bag made just in case I had to travel with a title. So I could like at least have something dedicated to put it in, you know what I mean? Something nice and padded that's specifically designed for a belt-shaped item. I certainly wouldn't want to get the thing broken or wrecked, or like, you know what I mean? Like, no way do I want to be paying for a brand new title belt. The action hot and heavy on the floor. Jay White had enough, retreating to the center of the ring to catch his breath, and we reset at the 15.5-minute mark here. Jay White, the challenger, Mitsuhara Misawa, the champion. The GWA World Championship on the line in your main event. Vicious elbow strike to the back of the head. To the challenger by Misawa, the champion. Oh, ducks the elbow strike that time, does White. Doesn't duck that combination, however. It's a nice spin kick, positioning Jay White center of the ring for Misawa. Jay White with the European uppercuts in succession, dropping Misawa to the canvas, looking to follow up. Jay White getting a little time, setting Misawa to the floor, where he knows there's no DQ. Action devolving into a bit of a brawl outside the ring here. Yeah, you can just point at the title and be like, well, can you not read the nameplate? Fair enough. Usually the champion, like what the championship of, is clearly written on the front of the belt. In gold sparkly bits, no less, usually. Or diamonds or something. Even, like I said, even if you're traveling with a replica title, like how would people know?
1, 2, 3.
Oh my God, it's happened! Jay White with the sling blade, see the Blade Runner, defeating Misawa, and the GWA World Heavyweight Championship belongs to New Japan Pro Wrestling. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Ooh. We got a new champ. 4-1 New Japan. They kicked our butt that time. And we got to get our belt back. Cool. What a turn of events. Okay, so Mitsuhara Misawa has become a 2-time former champion. Mitsuhara, this was the most humiliating defeat that we've ever suffered. Not only do we lose the promotional battle 4 matches to 1, technically it thinks we also lost 2 championships because the Ring of Honor belt, or Ring of Honor Junior belt, changed hands as well. Cool. Okay, so let me put GWA champion Jay White of New Japan Pro Wrestling is the 11th champion in the GWA's history in his first reign. The first time an outsider has held the belt. It was, yeah, Blade Runner pinfall. Lost our belt. Bum bum bum. Don't let our loss get you down. We'll get a chance at payback soon enough. That's the hope. That's the hope. In front of 16, all right, almost 17,000. It was a good show, though. Oh, Mustafa Ali is the new WWE Junior Champ. Awesome Kong and Lance Archer are the new AEW Tag Team Champions. We have a new AAA Champion. Rey Mysterio and Yamato are the Dragon Gate Tag Team Champions. And we lost $100,000 on that one. All right. WWE has a trios tournament scheduled. And we begin March. Any broadcasting? Oh, they found Flyer. I don't know who that is. Charity event. Okay. Carmella wants to come in and fight. Sure. Paige. I don't know who that is. Oh, Ricky Shane Page from GCW. Sure. All right, so we brought in some people. We are in a shambles. We just lost to New Japan. We lost our belt. Got to get Jay White here. That's amazing. Ospreay has the Ring of Honor Junior belt, but more importantly, Jay White has the GWA title. The first time our major belt is in foreign hands, or just, in hands belonging to an outsider. Okay, that's where I'm gonna leave it, on that bombshell, that we not only lost that promotional war, we lost the GWA belt. I'm gonna do some work in the week to come. Well, not really. I mean, I say I will, but we'll see if I have the strength and or energy to do so. Ugh. But I can do this. I got the strength and energy to do this, no problem. Hayarg! Ciao! So I can thank everyone for watching, no matter where or when you happen to be. Wishing everybody chill vibes and clear skies. If you find yourself in possession of a plethora of positive energy, please share it if you can spare it. And don't forget about your old pal, the silent G, Rad Gnarly, saying so long for now. We are back on the air Friday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Time for more dinosaur cuddles in Ark Survival Evolved. So until then, TTFN, let's find ourselves somebody to spread a little love to on our way out of here. As per usual, my stream deck has crashed. Love it. I suppose I should preemptively hit these. Anyhow, there we go. Go red dork chop. Everybody have yourselves a nice day. Hopefully I see you tomorrow night with the whole gang for Ark Dino Times. Ta-ta for now, everybody.